What we've got going on today is we have what we call TBEX, or team building exercise. So our cadets are engaged in a number of activities that require coordination, leadership, and a team approach to be able to successfully accomplish the mission.
Any way in between. For all I know, you have 3 strong people, 2 of them hold a canoe out there, and they paddle their butts out there, holding a canoe out there, drop it off with paddles in it, and they canoe back. There's multiple ways to do it. Leadership, you gotta decide how to do this one.
So they have a number of scenarios, and in each scenario it may be having to portage canoes and figure out the direction that you're supposed to go to get to the area where you launch the canoe to get back, and then back to the dock, your starting point, so that then you can return the canoe. Or it may be carrying weight that one individual can't carry, or that a couple of individuals couldn't carry, but it would take numerous individuals to carry that weight, and then they have to figure out how to construct an implement that would help them in securing that load and then being able to actually transport that load. But there are just a number of different exercises that are designed to help build that team, that camaraderie, that esprit de corps that they need.
This is the objective. Obviously you can see we've got a bunch of sandbags here. We have some flooding going on and we need to protect one of our buildings. Okay? That means we need to shore it up, make sure the wall is completely covered so that there are no leaks. This wall for this building is located up here.
Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. If you burn up all your energy now, you're not going to have any later.
Sergeant, we've been burning up.
Trust me on this.
Okay, gentlemen, now we gotta bring it back.
Often our kids haven't been part of a positive group, a dynamic group that are working together for a common cause that has a positive outcome. Many of them are disenfranchised or have not done well in school, have not typically been model students, but have been those who are kind of standing just on the outside of success, and we're trying to get them into that inner circle of success. And you can see the teams that work well together and have that communication going and teamwork going, because they'll navigate the course fairly quickly, while others, there was a little more struggle for who the leader was going to be in that particular group. And the lesson is that the lack of the ability to define their leadership, to follow leadership, and then to incorporate team ideas and to work as a unit. You can see where that fails.
My name is Andrew Burt. I'm a cadre team lead here at the WYA Youth Academy. My first cycle was October 2011, so this is going to be going on my 4th year this October. Okay, I joined back in 1989. I was a 19 kilo and I'm 1 tanker. My first duty station was Berlin, so I was in the city of Berlin, Germany, 9 days before the wall came down on November 9th, 1989. I've always filled the role in my unit. What needs to be done? Okay, I'll do it. Because it's not about me, it was about everyone else. And like the cadets, it's not what's best for me, it's what's best for them. So my military career has always been that way. I've put others before myself because they're the ones who are important.
Master Sergeant Darren Wiggins. I'm the cadre team leader here on the 2nd floor. I originally came in the Army March 1989 as a Vulcan mechanic. So I spent the remaining 19 years in the quartermaster branch where I made it all the way to E8 First Sergeant, and I retired September 2013. So to me, my 20+ years in the military helps me be a better cadre here because I identify easily with them because I've worked with people who are just like them. In the military, you make soldiers. Here, you're making better adults. If you're looking to get rich, this isn't a job for you. If you're looking to get rich with experience, as I said, doing God's work with other people's children, this is a place for somebody. It's not coming here for, oh, I want to be a millionaire. Well, I'm a millionaire in their eyes because I'm doing what millionaires do. I make people rich. I'm making them rich with experience so they can go out and tackle the world. And that's how I see it.
I'm Don Evans. I am the robotics instructor here at the Washington Youth Academy. Yeah, when I was first exposed to the idea of the academy, I was asked to apply to be a teacher there. Most of the teachers, my fellow teachers, thought that I was kind of crazy to do that. They didn't understand what the academy was about, what our kids were like. They just had no clue. No, these kids are kind of like I was when I was a kid, a little rudderless, need a little help, kind of getting back on track a little bit. And they certainly weren't the violent criminals that people thought they were.
My peers back in the school district told me that this was going to be a jail school, and I didn't want to come here. And I realized that this doesn't have to be that kind of school. It's just a matter of how bad did I want this to be a great school. My name is Todd Hall, and I hold the rank of captain here at the Washington Youth Academy.
Maya, where are you, Maya?
This program is not an intervention for counseling. This is an intervention with a quasi-military style of we can help you help yourself.
We wrote the what? The what? Constitution.
We spend a lot of time with them trying to get themselves to work together as a team and to deal with their own problems, because that's really what this country is supposed to be about. People being in charge of themselves and enjoying it. But life is hard. You can't enjoy it if you don't work hard. So, you know, that's what we want to do.
If you're a dropout, your options close in. There just aren't very many, okay? And it's not to say that a dropout can't be successful, you know, but statistically, they're just going to be hard. But what we do is we give them those options. They open up to many more options. They open up immediately to college, junior college, and all these things. They're just automatically open to them if they're a high school graduate.
That youth are there to be helped and not to be hurt. They're not an embarrassment to the society. They're an opportunity for a new society. These kids are the ones that aren't making it in society. They're the ones that have been kicked out or dropped out of high school. They're at risk. Their families have fallen apart. They don't have the opportunities to make a future for themselves. If you squeeze a grapefruit, you get grapefruit juice. If you squeeze an apple, you get apple juice. If you squeeze a human being, you get character. And that's what we do. We squeeze them. We don't fix them.
I do it for them. They are put down. They don't think they're worth anything. And I don't think it's right. They're worth more than that. And sometimes the staff members here are the only ones that fight for them. They won't even fight for themselves. So I do it for them. No other reason. This place, it grows on you. It really does. It takes someone. You have to want to work here. This isn't a filler job. You have to want to be here. And it's hard. I mean, you get burned out. You feel it after a while. But, yeah. Second best job I ever had.